Hey guys, how's it going? It's Spikes. I'm back again, and today I'm just going to do an overview of the cards that have just been put into the game today. So the Yugioh cards and the cards for the card trader that have just been added as well. I'm really excited. The cards are really cool. I'm a big fan of the Magnum Warriors, so this is really exciting for me. I really want all these cards, so we'll see how it goes. I'm going to grind like crazy, but let's just jump straight into it. I'm going to give you suggestions, cards you will want to go for, you must go for. You're going to want everything, but the main cards you want, Union Attack is obviously a sought after card that everyone wants, along with the Vassal. The Unison over there, or Union in this case, over there is really good. Allows you to get that max damage and also get 1000 effect damage, which will give you 1000 effect damage, 1000 effect damage points, which is really good. So it allows you to get to that 8000. I did a level 30 farming and I managed to get 9800, I believe it was, points. Obviously, taking into account that there is a 1000 points campaign that's going on at the moment, so they give you an extra card for free. I say card, reward for free at the end, which is amazing. So you're doing the Yugioh event, and we've got all these cards, and they're just going to give you an extra reward, which is really good for new players, because if you haven't got the cards needed to farm, just try to beat him. You'll get 2000 points for winning. You'll get an extra 1000 points. That's 3000 points. Eventually, you're going to probably get Union Attack. Then all you need is some stronger monsters, and yeah, you can pretty much somehow. I'm sure there's ways around it. I'm going to do some videos, so if you want to know how to do some of the farming, check out my videos. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and check out my content. I will be uploading some more content, different ways to farm Yugioh and other characters, so keep an eye out for that. Okay, let's jump into it. If you've done Yugioh events before, you'll know a lot of these cards. So we've got the Beaver Warrior, we've got Shattered Axe, and we've got Castle Walls. They're all pretty good. But we want to jump into the monsters, the new ones especially. We've got Blockman, that's from last time. We've got Beta the Magnet Warrior, 1700 attack, 1600 defense. Something I like that Konami has been doing recently with the Bakura event, and now this one, is that they've been giving you a good rare card. So in the Bakura event, we had that 2400 beta, basically like Summon Skull, one summon, and it was awesome. So everyone obviously wanted that. That was the Beast of Tolwell. This time we've got this Beta the Magna Warrior, 1700 beta, 1600 defense. You can't really go better than that. Obviously there's not a lot of synergy. You haven't got, I don't think there's a way to buff its attack by 200 or anything, so we can't use it with, say, Yami's skill or Kaiba's skill or Harpy's Underground. But I mean, just by itself, it's still a great card. So definitely a card to get at least 3 of. I think if you're going to be grinding, you're going to be getting these cards anyway. At least that one. Another card they're giving away in the rare category is Alpha the Magnet Warrior, 1400 attack, 1700 defense. Really good card, great defense. It's not as good as the other two Magnet Warriors, but it's still a great card. Another card we're going to talk about is Minion Centaur. I'm not too sure how to pronounce that, but that's from last time. It's an okay card, it's not great. Union Attack. I don't have to really say much more about that. Reign of Mercy, great card for healing, some farming as well. Try to get a few of those maybe. I've got 3 already, so that's really good. Magical Blast, again, farming. If you have Shard of Greed, then you can use Shard of Greed, draw as many cards as possible, and then, with Cerberus on the field of course, and then use a Magical Blast, and you can draw it from your graveyard instead of doing a normal draw. So that means you can get your Cerberus really high. I've used that quite a lot. That's a really good card. Try to get one of those. And you only need 1. You don't need 3. You only need 1 in the deck. Toy Magician. I've only got 2. I'm hoping I'll get my 3rd one. I know I don't need it, but just to have the third one would be nice. We got Gamma the Magnet Warrior. Great card, great defense. I mean, it's a 4-star, 1500 attack, 1800 defense. There aren't too many cards that have 1800 defense, but there aren't that many cards that have 1800 defense and then has a decent attack as well. So 1500, you can't go wrong with that. Definitely a card to go for. I want at least 2 of these by the end. Hopefully, obviously you want 1 of each, but this one's the SR. And then you've got the ultra rare. You've got the Valkyrian, the Magna Warrior. I probably said that first bit wrong, but if I didn't, great. I'll read its effect. It's a bit of a mouthful, so let me just get into it. So before I start, it's a rock effect with 3500 attack and 3850 defense. So really good when you go onto the field. That's really, really strong. Getting it onto the field on the other hand is really interesting. Cannot be normal summoned / set. Must first be special summoned from your hand by attributing 1 Alpha the Magna Warrior, Beta the Magna Warrior, and Gamma the Magna Warrior from your hand and or field. You can tribute this card, then target 1 Alpha the Magna Warrior, Beta the Magna Warrior, and Gamma the Magna Warrior in your graveyard, special summon them. So that's really, really good. So basically the idea is you can summon it on. You don't have to have all 3 cards on the field from what I understand. So as long as they're in your hand, you can summon him. But then you can discard him or tribute him, I don't know which word to say, and then get those 3 cards back onto the field, special summon them back onto the field, which is interesting. I'm not too sure why you'd want to do that. I'm sure there's some sort of synergy somewhere. I'll try to figure something out, but there is some more synergy. So like I said, it's not easy to get into the field, but it's not super hard. We'll look at the card trader, and there's definitely a card in there that will help this card basically. So this is definitely a card. I want 1. I'd like to have 2 if possible by the end. Like I said, at least 2 of each by the end would be amazing. I'm probably going to get... The only issue with having so many cards is that unlike the last event, the chances of the card you want to drop is going to be a lot lower now. So we'll see how that goes. The drop rate might be really bad or might be really good. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, the card trader cards. We will have a look. And we've got, we'll start from the back, the rare Mirage Dragon. This might change the meta a little bit. It's a dragon type. It's got 1600 attack, really good attack, and 600 defense. Not great defense. It's got good effect, and it's got a high attack with Kyber's skill that allows you to get another 200 attack. 200 attack. So that'll make it a 1800 beta, which is really, really good. I don't read its effect. Your opponent cannot activate trap cards during the battle phase. So basically, if they have Mirror Wall, if they have who knows what trap cards they will have, but they can't activate it when you go in. I'm not too sure. It says during the battle phase. So I'm assuming that's the entire phase, not just the attacking bit. So we'll see. Obviously, it needs some testing. I'll see how that works. Totem Dragon, also really good. Really interesting. Also, again, for dragons. So they're just making that dragon deck just better. I mean, we've had Kyber Man. So that's already made dragon decks a lot stronger, but with Blue Eyes. And now we've got this. This card can be treated as 2 tributes for the tribute summon of a dragon type monster. So it's basically like the Seahorse or the Double Custom, that sort of card. That's what this is. But then it's got more to it. So this is the interesting bit. So you can tribute it, and then if this card is in your graveyard during your standby phase and you control no monsters, you can special summon this card in attack position. You cannot activate this effect if there are any monsters in your graveyard that are not dragon type. If this card is special summoned with this effect, remove it from play when it is removed from the field. That's really good. The way I see that working is, okay, possibly summon 1 Blue Eyes. He goes into the graveyard, right? Now I think that's the way. It doesn't get retrieved. Yep, he should just go straight to the graveyard. He doesn't get, there's no effect saying that when you summon him, he'll go elsewhere. So, summon, put him in the graveyard, then summon another dragon monster. Potentially, that'll need 2 tributes. That's really cool. I really like that. I can see that working somewhere. Now we've got this card. This card's really interesting as well. It's a fusion material card. The Earth Hex Sealed Fusion. It's a really good card. I can't really say too much about this. I don't understand completely. I need to do a bit of testing, but you can substitute this card for any one fusion material monster, but the other fusion material monsters must be correct. So it's like the other cards you can get from Kyber, and I think there's another one is from Joey, I think, the sheep, that basically has the same effect. This one's really good because it's got 1600 defense. The attack's not great, 1000 attack. So you can stick this in defense position, let them attack in, and then possibly get the next bit on. I'm not too sure how this next bit works. You can tribute fusion material monsters on the field, including this face up card. So it has to be face up. Special summon one corresponding Earth fusion monster from your extra deck. That's really interesting. So that means you could potentially get 2 fusion summons in one go. That sounds really good. I like that. And then I said, I'm not too sure how they thought about doing this, because basically we've got the Delta the Magnet Warrior. Delta the Magnet Warrior, obviously really, really good, but surely it's only good while the Yugi Moto event is going on. I mean, it's a good card. It's 1600 attack, 1400 defense, but unless you've got the other cards, the ultra rare card as well, this card is useless. In my eyes, this is the way I see it. I'll read the effect quickly. If this card is normal summoned or special summoned, you can send 1 level 4 or lower magnet warrior monster from your deck to the graveyard. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can banish 3 level 4 lower magnet warriors monsters from your graveyard except Delta the Magnet Warrior. Special summon 1 Valkyrian the Magnet Warrior from your hand to or deck. Ignoring its summoning conditions, you can only use each effect of Delta the Magnet Warrior once per turn. Like I said, really, really good if you have all the cards, but if you don't, it's pretty useless. So I'm not too sure the idea behind that. It's an ultra rare as well. I mean, I've got tons of ultra rare orbs. I haven't got enough gold. Hopefully by the end of the event I'll get one of these at least. But yeah, that's really interesting. Guys, if you enjoyed this video and you found it very useful, hit that like button. If you want to see more content, hit that subscribe button. If you have any questions, just leave them down in the comment section below and I'll get back to you. Anyway guys, that's Spikes out. See ya.